I genuinely want to know why black men make dating so difficult. They make it
Most white women are interested in black guys. More white women are openly dating black men, and it's not by accident. This growing interest comes from a mix of attraction, exposure, and changing mindsets. Many white women find black men physically appealing, confident, and emotionally expressive. With the global influence of black culture through music, fashion, and sports, curiosity has turned into genuine interest. It's also about feeling valued. Some white women say they feel more appreciated by black men, respected, seen, and loved in ways they didn't expect. This shift isn't about a trend or fetish. It's a sign of progress, where people are choosing love beyond
What's your
race.
type?
I think my type is physically the opposite of me, so dark hair, dark skin, dark eyes. Like, that's what I like.
Black men or white men? You want the Morris Chestnut or the Ashton Kutcher?
Nah, give me my black man for sure. Give me my black man. Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm not really the type to date a white man. No.
No Ashton Kutcher for you?
Honestly, even in my own race, like, you know, like, I can't date a light skin, like, I can't. I gotta drink, you know, that caramel, you know, that little chocolate, you know.
So what you like about black men?
Everything. It's not one specific thing. It's everything. Everything comes with everything. With everything, for sure. For sure.
White or black men?
I like black men. If it ain't dark, there ain't no spark.
So why black men over white men?
Honestly, I feel like it's just like the charm, the swag. I would go for a white man, but he not country.
I think it's
not a country.
it's the way they carry themselves. A lot of white men don't have confidence.
I agree.
Like if a white guy had confidence that he looked good, then that's fine. I don't really care about color for real. It's about how you carry yourself.
I agree with that. It's confidence, it's personality, charm.
And white guys just most of the time don't have that.
Sometimes they have it.
They're fair. They usually hang around black guys though. The white guys who have it hang around black guys.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Why do white people always wonder when you tell them like, yeah, I don't date white people? They always like, what? Oh my God, you don't date white people? Like you really think that you're the standard? Like you're just not. It's multiple reasons, and we can start at this thing gonna be 10 minutes, but let's just make it fun. So besides the fact that the lipless community has oppressed our people for over 400 years, and time after time again, every time you tried to speak to a white woman, then we were either hung or arrested, and we have our ancestors that would just be in our ear the whole time, and we have to deal with your family talking about us behind our backs, and the fact that our cultures never even align to y'all. Take our cultures and then you twist it and then you make it popular and say it was yours the whole time, every single time. Besides all of that, first of all, we just love black women. That's one. Second, culturally, we are different. I've been in Alexandria for 3 years now, and I've been going to the bars, and every time I go, my white friends be like, oh, you don't want to talk to none of these girls? She's hot. I'm like, no, she's not. And then you start talking to them, and it gets very, very weird. And they're like, oh, you probably know this song, and it's like Little John. Like, bro, I don't care. And then once they start doing this, and they start pulling back their hair every 5 seconds, then you're going to jail. Once they get sweaty, clammy, drunk, and start pulling their hair back every 5 seconds, you take that girl home, you're going to prison. A white woman's tears is 15 years. If you've never heard of that, then you're not in the black community. And another thing, why when you meet a white woman in a bar, they trying to kiss you in the mouth? I'm having a regular conversation with this white girl, and she just like, she's like, oh, I didn't know if you wanted to kiss me. No, I don't want mono. And I don't want to kiss you. And why are we kissing out in public? How many dudes did you kiss this week? Every time I go out, by the time that song come on, that be like, closing time. That's white people's, get out of the club song. Closing time. And then they start kissing each other. Like once they turn the lights on in the bar, then you see a whole bunch of people kissing each other, and you would think that, okay, these couples came together. But once you get to know the white people, then you know they just met. They literally just met. Ew. So I know y'all be going raw when you go home. I know you be going raw when y'all be taking them girls home. Over and over and over again. That's why y'all keep on having these cold sores. What is going on in that community? That is just disgusting. My mama taught me sanity, man. And I think that's one of the big cultural differences. And a lot of times you meet these white girls, they haven't showered in 4 days. What is going on with that? What's up with that? If you're not showering, cooking and cleaning is not just a female thing, but me dating females, I would like a woman that knows how to cook and knows how to clean. Just a little bit, at least. I could take it from there, goodness gracious. And y'all just going home and going raw? Do y'all not know how this affects your community? Another thing, what's up with the cats? You go over a white woman's house and there's cats on the kitchen counter. What's up with the cats? Don't look, I'm a dog person. I lay up with my dog all the time. But what's up with the cats on the kitchen counter? When I was growing up, my mom wouldn't even let dogs in the kitchen. Y'all got cats on the stove. Give me the heebie-jeebie. And the fact that y'all think everything y'all do is the standard is insane. Like even little stuff like vodka, you'd be like, well, everybody drinks vodka, bro. Remy Martin, me. Another thing, why every time y'all get thick, you be telling me like, do I look thick? I think I should come down. I should get skinnier. And then all of the young girls want to be thick, and then they want to get lips, and then they want to get rid of. It's like y'all want to cosplay black women, and then get rid of the features, and then get it back. It's like you're in a game of Sims. Like, bro, this is our real life. We living like this. This is not The Sims. This is not GTA for us. Y'all are insane. Anyway, to the Clear Coalition, the Cream Color Colonizers, the Mayo Monsters, this is not to offend you at any moment, but this is just to let you know why we don't be dating outside of our race.
One of the reasons white women like to date black males is because in the white household, the white man is king, not the woman. But if she dates a white man, a black male, she will be in control. Maybe not of the relationship, but of the outcome of it. Because one phone call, she could destroy his life, Jonathan Majors. Okay, you see? And what these black men don't understand is she's choosing you because she knows ultimate and final control rests with her, not you.
Dear black men, I just want you to know that I fucking love you. If you don't believe in yourself today, I want you to know that I believe in you and that you matter. Don't believe anything that society says about you. Black men, we love you.
And it's so sad to me because there have been white women have come to me and said, I was thinking about dating black men, but I'm scared of what the white community will think, or I'm scared of being judged by white people. And it's like, that is so sad.
Damn.
I love you, black man.
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 I love you.
It's the fact that I can't come on here and say that I love black men without there being an entire uproar is genuinely sad, and is a reflection of how our white supremacist society feels about black men.
Black man.
I love you, 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 black man.
So many Americans' minds are still so colonized and still so indoctrinated by racial pseudoscience from hundreds of years ago. Can't fathom the fact that I genuinely enjoy being around black men. A lot of the times when I'm with white men, I feel unseen. I feel more objectified. Just based off my personal dating history, the black men that I have dated have been the most genuine, kind people. People say that I'm stealing black men away, like they don't have autonomy in their decisions.
Facts.
And it's so sad to me because there have been white women have come to me and said, I was thinking about dating black men, but I'm scared of what the white community will think, or I'm scared of being judged by white people. And it's like, that is so sad.
It's time to unpack. Welcome to the Unpack Podcast. Like it, drop a comment, share it with a friend, and don't forget to...
Here, white people, for all y'all saying I'm racist, I'm so insulting, I'm generalizing people, I'm just a dirty black man with 5 baby mamas and I don't know what I'm talking about. No white woman ever wanted me anyway. Let me talk to you real quick. First of all, let's go through 2024. Beginning of the year, we heard a podcast with these white people on the podcast talking about how dirty black people are because we use washcloths and black people don't know how to bathe themselves and they bathe themselves every day and they drying out their skin. That's just one. Second, I heard a stand-up video of Shane Gillis, and he was implying that he would rather live in a country with all white people with no black people around. That's just 2. Number 3, we had Tony Hinchcliffe got on a Trump rally, and not only did he talk about Puerto Ricans, because all y'all talked about is what he said about Puerto Ricans, but y'all didn't bring up the fact that he said around Halloween that his black friends wasn't carving pumpkins, they was carving watermelons. You ain't say nothing about that. Then, Tony Hinchcliffe, in his Kill Tony show, the YouTube show, is the most racist show that you would ever see in your life. It's not even funny. I could see if it was funny. At least Shane Gillis is funny with his racism sometimes. That Kill Tony show is just spewing out racism, and it's not any comedic relief. It's not funny at all. And the same man, Tony Hinchcliffe, is the same man that went on a podcast and said he does not like dating black women, and he's got all these reasons why he would never date a black woman, and they're at the bottom of the totem pole, all the different women to date. Whew. Now, I didn't say nothing all year. Go through my page. I didn't say nothing all year. I never said, oh, this is racist. I never cried about this. I never said, oh, well, he needs to be quiet. He needs to be canceled. Because y'all said, when y'all was voting for Trump, that y'all are tired of cancel culture. It's just jokes. People need to stop being so sensitive. And this wokeism is killing America. Oh, I didn't say nothing all year, right? I ain't say nothing all year. Let me tell you something, where I'm from, I don't cry about nothing. I fight fire with fire. If you want to make jokes, I got jokes too. So now you sensitive? Now I'm racist? Now you crying? Now you can't take a joke? Oh, all these people talking about something, I was following you, I was a follower of you until this video. I don't give a... Let me tell you something. I didn't see you make no videos that talked about how Trump's racism was killing America. I didn't see you make no videos about Tony Hinchcliffe, Shane Gillis. I didn't see you no videos defending black women at all this year. The whole 2024, I didn't say a word. Now the last day of the year, I get on here and tell you why I don't date white women, and now it's a problem. I told you about white people's hygiene after white people was talking about black people's hygiene all year, and now it's a problem. Okay. Y'all sat here and ruined America voting for a racist, bigot businessman, and y'all said Kamala was the lesser of 2 evils when she's the most educated and the most qualified, and y'all said she's not qualified for a job that she's already worked right under the main person that's working. Y'all about to piss me off. But last but not least, for all of those guys that saying that white women would never want me and I'm some unsuccessful broke dude that probably live in the projects and I got 5 baby mamas, let me just tell you this. I just came from eating sushi down on the water with a beautiful black woman, a dark-skinned black woman. Now I'm 10 stories up, you know, with my 5 kids looking over the city. You know, with my beautiful 5 kids. And Happy New Year. So, no disrespect to this person in this comment section. A little bit of disrespect. But anyway, my thing is that you are brainwashed. And I don't think that you know this. I don't think y'all watch sports the way that we watch sports. So I understand why you brainwashed. Like, y'all will watch the draft and it's like 40 people getting drafted and then 5 of them got white girls. But the only thing that gets posted on Twitter is the 5 white girls that are with the black man. So, of course you want to think this. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is us as black men who actually watch sports, like it's 450 people in the NBA and we really know these dudes and follow them on Instagram. And we actually even know the role players and we actually see their wives on Instagram. So people like not just LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, Carmelo Anthony, we can go on and on, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Damian Lillard. Like we can go on and on and on and on and on about black men who have white black wives or black baby mothers or black girlfriends. Josh Hart, like Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith. We can go on and on and on. But y'all not going to believe us because you're going to go by what you've seen, those 5 images. And it's kind of frustrating for us as black men because if we went on the internet and all we saw on the internet was, oh, white men are better, that's why we don't want to date black men all day, and we went by that in real life, then we would actually be depressed. And that's what it seems like you all are. Like this type of women, I think y'all are like comparing yourselves to people because you can't get that type of man yourself. But I can actually attest to saying that I know black women in real life, and the bad ones would never say anything like this out of their mouth, because the baddest black woman, ask any bad black woman in a city like Atlanta or other major cities and ask them, do you think you could pull an athlete? They're going to say yes. Of course they can. But to you all, it looks like the other way around. You know what I'm saying? So let's just break it down to numbers. It's like 450 people in the NBA, right? 450 men. Let's just say 50 of them are white. This is just rough numbers. Let's just say 50 of them are white, right? And then we have like 100, 150 of them are single. And then you have, I can name probably 150, 200 to 250 black men who are only with black women. And y'all don't be knowing these players because it could be a role player. And then on another note, if the player has a wife that's light skinned, then now it don't count. So I believe that y'all are more colorist than us men because we don't really look at a woman and be like, oh, well, you know, he only date light skinned women. Because if you put a bad dark skinned woman in my face and a bad light skinned woman in my face, I say, ¿por qué no los dos? Give me both of them. But the mindset that you all have is so backwards. It's like me looking at Serena Williams and Eve and just saying, oh, see, y'all don't date black men once y'all successful. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's always going to be people, if you don't generalize, it's always going to be people who date outside their race, especially successful men, because successful men will date all types of things. And a lot of these dudes is corny. And then y'all tend to focus on people in the draft. Like, you'll see somebody like Jamal Murray. And us as black men, we watch podcasts with people like Channing and Ryan Clark and Freddie T and stuff like that. Those are the black men that we look up to in our community. But y'all see people like Jamal Murray, and we know Jamal Murray. We don't know him personally, but we know where he's from, where he went to school, and we would never expect him to be with a black woman. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of deal that y'all don't understand. Like Jalen Brunson, like he's from Canada or something. Like, we don't expect a lot of these dudes that's like their parents played in the league, they grew up rich and they went to private school all their life, and then they went to a D1 school and they've only been around like 2 black girls in each school. And you expect them to get a black woman like Kobe Bryant. Like, that's a good example for that. But if we're talking about the rest of these guys, you know what I'm saying? It's just a different outlook for us because we actually know these people. You probably don't even know who Bobby Portis is. But we can probably name 100 role players with black wives, and you can't because you don't watch the NBA. You don't watch the NFL. If you know the NFL, then you know them D linemen is not going out and getting no white girls. If you watch the NFL, you know them DBs, some of these wide receivers. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's just be for real. But for F's sake, if you would like me to make a list of all of the black players that are single and all of the black players that have black women in their life in the NBA out of the 450, let's play the numbers game.
Why do some people consider it limiting if a black person doesn't want to date a white person? I get this concept in theory, because in theory, like, if anybody wants to date you and they're attractive, why not? But I feel like in practice, it's not really how it works out, because how often do you all find culturally sensitive, culturally aware, respectful, intelligent, and good-looking white people who are just banging at your door begging to have you? You know, I feel like that isn't like the most common occurrence for the average black person. And so for the average black person, what exactly are they limiting themselves from? Because many of us have had experiences where, like, we're fetishized. They're not very culturally aware, where they say very ignorant things about black people and blackness. Or they just look chopped. And, you know, I'm not trying to say that to be like, oh my God, everybody looks better and to be like super focused on appearance, but it does play a factor into attraction. So, I don't know. I don't really see it that way if a black person doesn't date white people at all, or they're very, very particular if they do date white people, because it's a means of self-protection. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, so that's my take on it.
Welcome back to the channel, and thank you for staying tuned and thank you for watching those amazing clips. Now you might have seen what happened in those clips, and now let's go back to the full analysis. In the interview, which has sparked a massive debate online, and it's all because of one unexpected conversation. In those clips you saw a white woman appear surprised after hearing several black men explaining that they personally prefer to date within their own culture or based on individual compatibility rather than white race. She admitted she hadn't expected the answer, and exchange quickly ignited thousands of comments across social media. Some viewers argue that everyone has the right to their own dating preference as long as those preferences are expressed respectfully. Others said the conversation challenged a common assumption that the attraction always flow in one direction or that any group is automatically interested in another. The discussion soon became bigger than dating itself. People across all social media, across all platforms, different backgrounds share their own experiences, pointing out that the relationship are shaped by values, personality, shared interests, culture, and life goals, not simply by race. And you can see in those clips, you can hear when the white lady was actually surprised that the black men do not really want to date them, or nobody knows. Maybe they are feeling insecure. So as you can see, this is one of the challenges that the whites are actually facing now, because the black are not backing down and they are not taking things lightly with them. I would like to hear his perspective on this same